Hello, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? Strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. What? You may not question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. How did you know he was a police officer? Obviously, I have no idea how powerful my detective listening skills are. With one glance, I can tell just what kind of occupation he held. A shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle fucking gas. Oh, and I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? Why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. My client is innocent. There's no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if we can somehow show he's lying, yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind. I just wish I could remember where she is. Is everything okay, Nick? We got the glove.
Objection!
What's this? Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. So you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. That's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Oh, what? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness... As bad as I said. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to that's blood, bar, no doubt. And that's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? glasses, do they? Just because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. You know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing the glasses then? How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who reject donor are brave and courageous. Oh my, you didn't do anything wrong? Yep. Yeah, I know that story. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. I know what Joan of Arc is, it's good, but the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand it. That girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Okay. What happened next? What do I have? So 6:28 is right. After that. How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey pal, I graduated from high. Pretty good. I mean top rank college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, and that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why you're just some lousy kid. I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? Only thing I would do is the autopsy report. Great call. Yeah, I'm trying that first. Objection! Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. That scarf is around his throat. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. Objection! 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington. Yes. Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You use your questions as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There. Are you happy? Lost it. Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that one? Rationality? I don't think so. Plain people like you understand. Enough. Oh man. Wait. Hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone. Could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See, here is it. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? I don't know. Maybe there's something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Oh, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proved. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. My cell phone card number is... my card has my cell phone number on it. Is there something you want to picture? It's a phone booth right there. There was a phone booth right by the victim. What? Okay, that one. Yep, that one. I'm gonna try that first and then take that! It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo. Is there a problem? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order! What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense? Objection! The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? And I bet this phone really is his. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there is no reason for him to go for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for herself, maybe he was looking for something else. Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? I don't. Okay. I'll say yes, I have no idea, but there is only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, before one if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? I don't know if I have, but yeah, I'll sew this over now. Perhaps this is evidence you can use. Perhaps. This idea I thought because that's such a fun bit of evidence. Best evidence I could. What do you have got in my business card? Take that! What? No. Okay. Well, I mean, there was a dead body. No, it's not this yet, is it? Okay, no. Yeah, no. Too early. Nope. I'm not. I don't need that yet, okay. Do I just do the photo again? It's a dead body. Take that! Try profiles? Okay, glasses. Yes. Okay. Mr. Wellington! What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find them? I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order! Wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess for anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. That is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I am doing. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the 16's case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah, this is so exciting watching you work with him. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on that edge of the knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid grounds to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, for example, there is the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that. But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was Dustin. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right name to write her name. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know Miss Byrde before this trial. I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name before? There was a way. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please prevent this case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Now! Do it! Do this! This is how. Am I supposed to take this as evidence that the defense doesn't know what's going on? Are you a little old to be laughing like a 5-year-old? Take some responsibility. As if I need a lecture about responsibility from you, of all people. Receive a penalty. Too early again. Okay. Too early again. I guess we'll see. Yep, okay. I don't know. What if it's their cell phone? Maybe Mr. Rawson, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling? Why? How did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do. On the day of the murder, Maggie Byrde picked up a lost phone call. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that your name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name was Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Order. But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive, and your point is... It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wright had no reason to kill anyone. He's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive. That Okay, character profile. It says he's a self-proclaimed directing virtuoso, still looking for the right college. He's looking for college. That's what I want to try. Take that! Take that. The murderer killed the victim because of this. The defense is obviously haphazardly throwing out evidence in desperation. Yes, I am. Don't let all this hard work. What are they thinking? Is that a motive? The names list? Um. Should I just present my badge? One of their profiles, the badge, or the names list. Okay, if I get it wrong, yeah, I'll see what the game over looks like. Take that! Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? What? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers. Of course, this list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who did that. Brilliant. Oh, constructive genius. I don't care, Miss Wright. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. Do you think any of you know what it's like to be a fine man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified battering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of the group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witnesses. Looking into the group. Maybe. I'm gonna say a member of that. Mr. Wellington is a member of this weird group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on his phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over. That is why you had to kill him. No! This is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor, what is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified battering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can get this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet his spirit to get his phone back. Why, then, would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit thoughts, Mr. Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington wants to pick up his phone and a very friendly man. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to him? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well, then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? No. What if it's him? This is the only thing I can think of. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift. No time to change. He went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with the policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you. Impressive. Now that's a person of a third grade education. What's that supposed to be? Evidence. That guy is really serious. All you've been waiting around and talking about is that suspicious suspicious phone number there. Just corroborate that. They're all on that code. Who's to say that code is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? What proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. That phone I lost. I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine. What? Feels good to see you swerve. You do seem to have a problem on our hands. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. It's selfish. There has to be something out of the world. There's got to. Fingerprints on the phone. I don't know which of these is better. Say phone stored numbers. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the clock group in its memory. I can show them to you if you want. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we are trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about what phone number is stored? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. I did not. What? You're dead. Oh. Yes, the fingerprints on the phone. I got it. We should check the fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on the phone. Hey, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. And what? You said there was sand all over it. Wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. It's so much fun watching third grade trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here. See? Oh, incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this one. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. You erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left. where did you finally find yourself? Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my God, now I remember. Looks like they hung up. Finally found it. Huh. So that's what's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we worked so hard to get this far. If you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know this phone has to be yours. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is. Your indictment has no basis, and therefore, it looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? What can I do? I kind of want to wait and see, but okay. Please wait. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination is already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. This is your last chance. You may present one piece of evidence. I only get one shot at this. You cannot prove everything. It's over for the client and do you fully understand? Yes, sir. I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period is ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh, now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. Now my business card. Now my business card.
Take that!
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Oh. Wait, what do I do? What? There is something very important about that card. That is the name of the card. Back. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Oh, your cell phone. Is it events preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things, too. Why is my phone? And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you were holding my phone. What? You're... No, 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 no. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Passed out. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wright. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding. It's Mr. Wellington's smashed. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. He was arrested and has been taken away. Very well. Now, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Byrde. That is all. This court is adjourned. Okay. We did it. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of things, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won for even tied when I came of tic-tac-toe. What? My life has truly been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless. Oh, what's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to... That's right. We were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because that's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my own ships. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's dead. Your head being all messed up. I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, and after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet, I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too. What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. I'm sure he's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he'd also been a good ally during others. Judge, he's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with the right advice. This person, I have a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. This girl, Maya. You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth today. What's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I haven't. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since you came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Okay. Great.